Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading. It is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Sagittarius placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, so I appreciate your patience. Time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old energy. For some, this is current. And for others, it definitely could be more future-focused. First and strongest card for the week, we're looking at the Four of Pentacles. Followed here by the World card, Major Arcana. The Five of Cups, the Empress, Taurus, and, is it Taurus and Virgo? No, not Taurus and Virgo. Taurus and what else? What's the other one again? Strength card, Major Arcana, Leo energy, Taurus and Libra. There we go. So we are focused on ourselves, quite literally. Lots of feminine energy here this week, male or female, it does not matter. This is just, we are not overextending ourselves, okay? All of our time, energy, effort, money is being directed to us. And of course, if you have little ones and that type of thing, but only things that we're responsible for. Other than that, we're not, it's about us. Four of Wands, healing, time of rest, saying no. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you that have families, it doesn't even matter. This is about the overgivers, the people pleasers, the ones that love to help, the ones that love to be of service, even when they don't have it. The givers of the planet, the givers of the collective. The lesson is finally being learned. You also have two aces here. So there's some new energy that's about to happen for you, not only financially, practically in your 3D, but life's about to get a lot more exciting because you have finally you got it. You finally get it. Even if you're in a happily married couple, even if you're great in your connection, this is still finding or remembering that you need to be prioritized. You need to put yourself first. Or maybe you guys have done the nurturing already. You have older children, or you have more time where you're able to sort of put back into yourself. Even if you don't, you're making it a necessity. The Four of Pentacles is all about, preservation. Self-preservation. Maybe really needing, or maybe there was a time when finances weren't that great. But I don't see that lasting for long, because the Five of Pentacles can also be a sense of, not feeling like you have enough financially. Not feeling like you have enough. We also have the Six of Pentacles here, which is very generous. That's that overgiving energy. And if we include the pentacle of the page, that's Seven of Pentacles. That's investing a lot of time and energy into other things outside of ourselves. So it's very much giving, like, calling all empaths, calling all, the people in service that love to be of service to the collective, whether it's immediate family, friends, relationships, whoever. I think you're hearing the call. It's almost like a trumpet, figuratively speaking, obviously. It's almost like a trumpet that's like, hey, it's time to sort of wheel it back in. It's time to sort of nurture ourselves. It's time to get that corner of the house perfect the way we like it, so we have somewhere to sip our tea in the morning. Because we've been wanting to do that for a long time, so now we're finally going to do it. And just in this shift, it's like the gates of prosperity and flow and creativity and abundance and wealth is just pouring in. Because the Ten of Pentacles can also be long-term financial stability, and the Empress is all about creative energy. But the Empress cannot create at optimal speed if she's depleted. Male or female, does not matter. If we are overgiving, it's almost like suggesting, pencil yourself into your schedule. If you usually have a routine that you do every day, this is almost saying if you have to even pencil time in, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock me time, that's what you got to do. because there's a heavy emphasis on needing to sort of call back your power, call back your energy, have more fun. You also have 2 3s here, 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands, which is all about mastery of self. The Empress is also a 3, so 3 3 3. And you have 2 5s here as well, an energy of change, but it's the level of change where it's in your power. It's not a major arcana, which means the divine doesn't feel the need to step in yet. They believe in your ability to create this on your own, or to enforce this on your own. 5 of Cups though, I do see this is like wasted life force. I think some of you are seeing where people have been sort of using your life force for their own. There could also be some regret around that, like I can't believe I didn't see that for what it was, or I can't believe I invested so much energy and time into this thing or person. Can't dwell on what we can't, it's already gone. As the saying goes, if you gave love to someone that couldn't give it back, it's most likely because they needed it a lot more than you. Right? So this is, and it's also bringing me back to that mindset. You know how light workers or people that are meant to be sort of guides spiritually often say, hey, God, take me off the list next year for the soldiers. If you need soldiers, don't put me on the list. This is like you saying, you know what? I'm taking a week off. This is you calling the shots again. This is you telling the divine, like, okay, you know what? I've done my fair share. I'm going to go lay in the back. You get somebody else to do it. You're no longer asking. It's like no longer asking for permission to take a break. You also have 2 4s here. Lots of synchronicities. 3 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 2 aces, and a partridge in a pear tree. The World card. It's like you are feeling this new cycle. You're feeling the shift, and I think you need to take heed. Because there's some new energy. Look at this. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is all about self-care. It's all about me. Me. Because you sort of set the tone, and this is very speaking to feminine energy. And even if you are masculine, most likely this is for the feminine collective, but even if you are masculine, you're a masculine that has a lot of responsibilities, like even like single dads or something like that type of energy, where most of the responsibility and dependency is on you. This is saying, no, we're not asking for time off anymore. We're demanding it. We're the one that's setting the schedule. We're taking time off. Okay? Guidance, please, for Sag, if this is a romantic reading. But and I think, people perceive you exactly. It's you that's now sort of finally perceiving yourself. People have been seeing you as the queen or the the one to check in with, or the one that has to be pleased. But it's like you never saw yourself that way. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, that is very royalty energy. That's very like, only you can do it. No one can do it like this energy. You hold it all together. You're the foundation. But I don't think you've seen yourself this way until now. So there's a different sort of confidence, a little spiciness too. Right? Because I'm seeing a lot of like nose turned up energy. There's a different type. You're finally seeing yourself correctly. And it's because you're taking the time to. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I see that here too. That Ace of Pentacles can definitely be some sort of commitment. Especially with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Safe to love self, okay? First and foremost. And new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So these aces here could definitely be a new connection. Could definitely be representing a new connection, but it's not until you sort of up the self-respect. Because the Ace of Pentacles definitely could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, some sort of connection that has the potential to go very far. But it's not until you up the price, up the entrance fee. Happiness. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. So doing the work to fulfill our own heart before we expect anyone else to fulfill our heart, and support. Seek support. You don't have to bear everything alone. So this is saying if you are in a family dynamic and your kids are big enough, it's time to delegate some responsibilities. Teach them how to fish. Stop fishing for them. And there's really no excuse. People are like, oh, they're too young. There's chefs. Aren't there like top chefs that are like 6, 7 years old on Top Chef on Netflix competing? for culinary master, you know, something as a grown woman I can't even do. So there's really no excuse. It's never too early to create independence in children, especially with life skills like cooking and things like that, and, you know, being able to take care of themselves. But some of you forget your kids aren't babies anymore. That's just one thing. The kids are growing, man. You gotta let them figure it out. More you time. Teach them how to fish. Teach them how to fish. You're tired. Wounded warrior energy. Someone is very tired. You're tired. It's time to regroup, refocus. What's we got going on here? We got tether, telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart song. Seems like someone is sort of missing you. That one passed. There is history. It happened. Left behind. Okay, it could be an old connection that might want to reinvent itself to be in your life. Someone that feels like they can't release you. Revenge. Revelation. No, retaliation. That's what that says. Plotting, payback, punishing, getting even. I am hearing the greatest revenge is doing better. This is not the spiteful revenge, low vibrational revenge, especially with the high priest, the empress here. This is like, my revenge is me not being in your life type of mentality and becoming even better than the version they left you at. Just saying. And we have love, unconditional compassion, genuine union. A lot of you, there's a connection that is headed your way fast. New prospects. It's something you were calling in, but it's with your energy. It's not something you're seeking. You're not looking for anything. It's finding you because your vibration is changing. You value your vibration. Big happy changes. Big happy changes. Step out of your comfort zone. Alright, that is your reading, Sag. Hopefully it resonates. Thumbs me up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next week.